D. Williams. I'm a huge fan.
Well, now you'll have to stay since none of these guys have seen you in anything since Mahogany. Forget it. Success is nothing without someone you love to share it with. I love Brad Bigelow. And I'd like all of you to love him too.
You're one of the best. He's looking at you as one of the best. You can't back off now. You gotta stay with him.
Aces and eights.
Ladies sing the blues, 3 jacks.
Pleased to meet you, Mrs. Jefferson.
Oh, call me Louise, Dilly B.
I want you to buy my new fried chicken, that is.
Auntie wanted me to introduce you to my godfather.
And you is a great girl. You can call me Billy D.
Yes, Linda. Yes.
What have we here?
Orlando Calrissian, I'm the administrator of this facility. I've just made a deal that'll keep the Empire out of here forever. I had no choice. They arrived right before you did. I'm sorry.
Who's got 2 thumbs and betrayed his best friend? This guy! Too soon?
Lord President, what about land hooking?
It was never a game of this city.
That was never a condition of our agreement, nor was giving hand to this bounty hunter.
Perhaps you think you're being treated unfairly. No. Good. It'll be unfortunate if I had to be the garrison keeper.
This deal is getting worse all the time.
Give me the gun. It's all right. I can see a lot better.
Let's go. Get the droids.
You got a lot of nerve.
You got a lot of
You
nerve.
got a lot of
You
nerve.
got a lot of nerve.
Why, you slimy, double-crossing, no-good swindler.
On the face.
You need all the help you can get. She's the fastest ship in the fleet.
All right,
No, I know what she means. I'll take good care of her. She won't get a scratch.
that was too close.
I want you guys to make him feel the love. Give it up for the coolest man in the galaxy, Billy D. Williams!
Wonderful people. Thank you for showing up. It's a fantastic gathering, and I really appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. You know, he's a funny guy, isn't he? Oh, Speaks is a funny guy. But he's good. That's my buddy. He's like my son. He's one of my sons.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, before we jump to the Q&As, we just saw a little taste of what Billy has done in the last 50 years of his life. But what a lot of people don't know, and I like to start all Q&As off with Billy this way, is that Billy is also an award-winning artist. And I always like him to share a little bit because it's a part of himself that a lot of people don't know. So Billy, please share your art history and the awards you've won with the crowd.
Well, I grew up in New York City many moons ago.
and I went to a high school called Music and Art. My sister and I went there. And after I graduated Music and Art High School, I got a scholarship to a school called the National Academy of Design for the Fine Arts, where I spent 2 years on the scholarship painting. And when I was 18, 19 years old, I was nominated for a Guggenheim, and I won the Hall Garden. I won several awards in New York City at that time. I always say I started out as a painter, but actually I started in show business when I was about 6.5 years old in a Broadway musical. Painting has been very much a part of my life. I've exhibited in quite a few places around the country, and I'm up in Canada. And the work is work I call abstract reality. And what I mean by that is as real as things are, they are as abstract. It's what they call representational, which means that it's obvious to the eye, but at the same time, I'm always trying to introduce a point of view that allows the spectator to bring their own experiences into what they're looking at. But painting is a wonderful way to express oneself, acting is great, but it's more of a collective, collaboration kind of thing. Painting is a wonderful thing because you can just lock yourself in a room and just spend all of the time, just pouring out all of these ideas and thoughts, and I always call it regurgitating. At this juncture of my life, I'm sort of really, I've been doing a lot of drawing and not so much the painting. I feel like I'm stale, right? I feel like I'm repeating myself at this point, but anyway, I continue to do it. It's very much part of my life. I'm trying to put some stuff together now for a couple of exhibitions. So anyway, that's kind of like what my life is with the painting.
It's fantastic. And for those of you who want to see a piece of Billy's artwork, we actually have a lithograph downstairs at his booth. It's The Empire Strikes Back, his envisionment of it. So if you don't have to buy anything, you can come down to the booth and check it out. It's pretty cool. And then for those of you, this is the Q&A that's like on Con TV, right? So that some of those people are not here. Is that right? So Con TV viewers, if you want to see some of Billy's artwork, you should go to bdwworldart.com. I mean, the audience here can do that as well, but the viewing audience should do that. And you guys can see some other artwork as well. So cool. So let's start things off with this side over here. Don't forget your name first and then your question.
My name is Tony. I'm actually going to start with a non-Star Wars question. I really enjoyed when you did your guest spot on White Collar a couple seasons ago. What's it like to guest star on some of the existing shows that have really close-knit groups of actors?
Well, it's always a very nice experience. It's very pleasant. And when people ask me to guest on these shows, it's very flattering to me. I always have a good time. I'm very easy to work with.
Thank you, sir. Billy, what show is on right now that you'd love to guest star on? Do you have a dream guest starring role?
Well, the show that scares me a little bit, but I'm a big nerd fan. Big Bang Theory is one of my favorites. The writing is so good on that show, and those actors are just absolutely amazing. But sitcom is very hard to do. It's not that easy. You got to be right on top of things. And most of the time, I'm getting to the point where I don't know that I can handle that kind of stuff anymore. I keep saying I don't want to do any more acting. I just want to stop.
Oh no! You guys don't want him to stop acting, do you?
No! If I find something interesting to do, maybe. Oh, thanks.
And when you're on Big Bang Theory, they're all gonna watch, right?
Great show. I love that show. Those kids are amazing. absolutely amazing.
Did you guys all catch him on Dancing with the Stars? A couple people. Did you all vote? Yes?
Well, my back went out on me. Thank you for voting because I wouldn't have lasted that long. I was getting some pretty low scores. But I had a lot of fun doing that. That's a lot of work. You know, but it's a good exercise.
How many hours a day did you rehearse with Emma?
I think about 6 hours a day. 6 hours a day, yeah. But it's pretty grueling. She's a real taskmaster, that child.
Excellent. All right, well, right over here. Name and question.
Hi, my name is Finn. Oh, I can barely breathe. You're my idol, Mr. Moore.
She was. Thank you.
My question is, when you were shooting The Empire Strikes Back and The Return of the Jedi, what was your favorite scene to be in?
Well, I always liked that one scene with Darth Vader. You're going up against Darth Vader for about 3 seconds, and I realized what I was doing. That's always, I find that scene pretty amusing. And of course, meeting Princess Leia was one of my favorite moments.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, what was your favorite scene?
The part where you tell Han that you won't get a scratch, and then it shows you getting, like you break an entire piece off.
Do you think Lando ever replaced the dish after that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, right over here.
Hi, my name is Eli, and I was wondering what it was like to play Lando.
What was it like to play Lando? I loved playing Lando. When I saw that cape, that really set the tone for me. For me, it was like playing, I wanted to make the character really bigger than life. I wanted to make him really theatrical. I wanted to, I grew up watching people like Errol Flynn and all the swashbuckling characters in the movies. So I had that kind of image in mind when I put Lando together. I wanted to make him fun, a real rogue, and dubious, but a lot of fun and likable. Even though he didn't quite know where he was coming from, but he was always going to be, for me, likable and charming. That was very important to me in putting that character together. So, yeah, I enjoyed playing that character.
Billy, you always say that you feel like Lando was the Steve Wynn of the Star Wars universe, right?
I always think of him as Steve Wynn, because he was running Cloud City, that was like Vegas. And, he lost it, then all of a sudden he's running around, shooting people. But that's not who he is, really. I think he's much more, he's
He's a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, he's a lover.
And I bet everyone in the audience, if Lando owned a casino and hotel, you'd all stay there, right?
Oh yeah!
Yes, sir.
He's an action hero, though. There's no question about it. There's no question about it. I mean, like in Rebels, I don't know if you guys have seen Rebels. I love that animation. I even like the style that the way they do it. I think, but his kind of action is something very, I really find something, his action is different. It's not the usual, shoot 'em up kind of guy. It's, he just gets into situations and doesn't necessarily want to be in the situation, but he puts himself into situations that can turn out to be pretty scary and dangerous, but also very funny.
Yes, sir.
My name's Jordan. I just first off want to say on behalf of everyone, thanks for coming out and doing this for us. It's really appreciated. assessment icon it was, and you get the call saying that you're going to play a part in it, what's going through your head when you get that call, when you feel, how the effect of it, just how much of a pop culture icon it became, how did it feel to be a part of something that big?
Amazing. It's a phenomenon. It's an annuity. It goes on forever and ever. And it's going to continue to go on. My grandkids are into it. My little Finnegan, he's 7, and Lucy's 4. They're into it. So it'll be going on for a long, long, long time. It's one of those, if you have one of those in a lifetime, you don't need anything else.
Good. Do you have more? No, you have more. Okay. Thank you. Yes, sir.
I've done a lot of roles in my life, and some pretty significant roles. But certainly this stands out as one of the really important steps I've had in my career.
It's something that you're very proud of and would never deny ever being part of this world.
Absolutely not. People say, like, what's it like to be stereotyped? Well, I don't think of it that way. It's just, and the fact that people associate me with that character doesn't bother me one iota. I'm very proud of being. Listen, I created that character. I made that character what it is. Nobody else could have done it.
And who wants to take the mic? Come on over, sir. What's your name? Scott. Well, here's Scott, guys.
Hello, Des Moines. Hello, Mr. Williams. We are a member of the Mandalorian Mercs, the Star Wars Costuming Club, and you are an honorary member of the Worldwide Club. We wanted to induct you into our own chapter here in Iowa.
Thank you.
Yeah. So right here, I want to present you with the certificate for our chapter. It's called Vetmanda, that's Farmer's Heaven, with your honorary membership. Because you truly belong with us here among the corn.
And you guys have, is there someone in the audience taking pictures for you? Okay, so here guys, gather around Billy over here, and you can, no you're not sorry, just get up here and take a picture. Now, does the certificate come with corn chowder or anything? Okay, excellent. Well, thank you guys. Excellent. All right, so shockingly, the time has flown so fast, so we're going to just do a couple more questions, but before that, let me do a little bit of housekeeping. I want everyone to follow Billy on Twitter. His Twitter account is @RealBDW. Can you guys all do that? @RealBDW? Yes? Okay, like 5 people are going to do it? Come on! Great, now you're online. And when you're doing it, I want everyone to do this. #BringBackLando. It's a project that we started 3 years ago at DragonCon because we want to make sure he's in episode 8. Okay? #BringBackLando. What happened? What was so funny? What did she do? No? Okay. We're going to do 2 more. One one on this side and one on this side. And guys in the back, I'm sorry we couldn't get to your questions, but if you have a question, Billy's going to be back down at the signing area right after the Q&A. You are more than welcome to come up to the table. No purchase required, and you can ask your question there. Okay? Cool. So let's start right here with Scarecrow.
Hi, my name's Babs, and I just want to say that you were a huge part of my childhood, Star Wars, Batman. I actually have a Batman question because of course I do. I really, really enjoyed seeing you as Harvey Dent because you have a wonderful charisma, and that character needs that. And I was very upset when you didn't get to be Two-Face. So I was wondering if you ever kind of regretted not being able to be Two-Face, or if, having seen the movie, you feel you kind of dodged a bullet there.
Oh, well, I love the actor who played him. He's a brilliant actor, Tommy Lee Jones. But when I accepted the role of Harvey Dent, I was looking forward to playing Two-Face. But they only signed me for that one picture deal, so it didn't happen. But I did want to. I thought it would have been pretty interesting.
I still think you'd be a wonderful Two-Face.
That's the way it goes. That's Hollywood for you. Showbiz.
Right, and I took a picture of you, Miss, with, and we're going to have Billy tweet it out because you were just fascinating to watch in that costume. You've seen many before, but it was so matter-of-fact with your voice, and you look so calm. While we're asking this last question, I want that little girl, what was her name, Brianna, or she was sitting over there, remember? Where are you, sweetheart? Come on up. We're going to give you the Lando disguise for your question. Where are you at? While we're waiting for her to walk up, why don't you ask your question, sir?
Hello, I'm Don, and one of the reasons I like Star Wars movies like that, just because it's a great, fantastical adventure, a good way to escape from the problems of the world. If you had the power to change any problem in the world, from pollution or poverty, anything, what would you focus on?
Well, certainly this is the only place we have to live, this planet, so I think we should do everything that we can possibly do to make sure that we maintain this planet. So I would support that.
I agree. Thank you.
Excellent. Well, everybody, let's give a round of applause to Wizard World for hosting the movie. You guys have been amazing. We even have a standing room only over there in the back, which is great. So thanks for being an amazing city to visit, guys. Now make them feel the love. Give it up for the coolest man.